Yo, are we live? Yo, are we live? Are we live right now? Are we live right now? Spooky! Oh! It's spooky! Spooky! Oh, spooky! Are we live? Why does it say streaming Indigo Park learning to speedrun? That's not what I set the title of the stream to. That's not what I set. That is not what I set the title of the stream to. I'm not learning to speedrun. I just wanted it to say Happy Halloween. What are we doing here? Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. And then maybe like a point YouTube. That works. And like, ooh, maybe not put an entire TikTok link in there. That's probably fire emoji. Let me get a fire emoji. And I'll copy the fire emoji. Hell yeah. There we go. All right, fire emoji, fire emoji. Hamma, thank you so much for the sub on Twitch. Appreciate it. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. That was kind of mean. Okay, cool. I think we're up and running. Restream decided, hey, let's go ahead and just like completely redo everything with how stuff is set up. So that's exciting. Let's see. Do I have? I don't have my like alerts. My It's not stream information. Give me a second here, chat. We're figuring stuff out. Okay. Activity feed. That should work. You would think, unless it's like, oh, you're signed out. Oh no, I think we're good. There we go. Yeah, Hamma. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. There we go. All right. Can we play Indigo Park again? I mean, I don't know if I need to play Indigo Park again. I'm kind of tired of Indigo Park. I'm tired of Indigo Park Chapter 1. I've been busy working on Chapter 2. So, how's it going, guys? Happy Halloween. If you guys dressed up for Halloween, leave a comment in chat. What did you go as? What did you go as? But yeah, we're gonna run probably some horror games. At the very least though, I want to like, if you guys remember, I used to do videos where it's like me talking about like the future of indie horror and like what's going on with it. So I thought it'd be fun to maybe try to do that live tonight. I thought that would be fun. It's November for me right now. Well, aren't you just a happy man? Sanji from One Piece. I don't know who that is. Michael Myers, sick. Rambling, that's fire. Former President Donald Trump. Okay. I've played it, but I want to re-experience it without driving 200 miles to my grandmother's house to play it on my PC there. Oh, I gotcha. Well, there's lots of playthroughs. If Rambly interacts with the TF2 mercs, Spy would like him the most and Demo Man would hate him. I love my chat sometimes. Because where did that come from? I love that. That's cute. I like that. But like, where did that come from? That's so fire. Dude. But yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. We're gonna talk about some indie horror stuff, I'm sure. And then, you know, like, I don't really know what we're gonna do game-wise tonight. I thought about checking out mouthwashing. Do we know how long mouthwashing is? Mouthwashing, full game, no commentary. I thought about checking that out tonight. That felt like, it's like a 2-hour game. I don't know, maybe? You guys don't know what mouthwashing is. I don't either. But I've been told to play it, and apparently it's like a horror game. So, I don't know. The funniest thing is my friend came as himself and was like, I'm in costume, I'm an idiot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do you think Rambly knows about Gen Alpha slang? There's no reason he should. There's no world that he should, because he was shut down before the Skibbity toilet came around, but I don't want to watch a mouthwashing video. I'm good. Yeah, it's like 2 hours long. Maybe we wait to make that a dedicated video. Maybe we make that a dedicated stream. That doesn't seem like the vibes tonight. I think tonight we can be a little bit silly, goofy. I want to talk about some indie horror stuff. Get that video prepped. And then what else could we do? I thought about maybe running like a round of COD Zombies. The new Black Ops is out, and I've been playing a little bit off and on off stream, and it's fun actually. I got it through like Game Pass, so it only costs like $10, so I don't feel guilty about buying a $70 game. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do a round of Black Ops, a round of Blops. What else could we do? Chat, you know what I've been craving? Now call me crazy. Call me crazy if you want, but I've been craving a Pokemon Nuzlocke. I know that isn't the kind of content I make at all, but that's what I used to make. My entire channel used to be just Pokemon. I used to shiny hunt and do Pokemon Nuzlockes. And there's part of me that's like, ooh, I want to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke, even if it's just like Pokemon Platinum, like nothing weird about it. Just because I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time. But if you look at my channel, like I made Smash Bros mods, Pokemon Nuzlocke, shiny hunting, reaction to Joker getting put into Smash, graphic design, speed art. This was shiny hunting, Minecraft, Nuzlocke, Minecraft, Pokemon news, Nuzlocke, Smash. It was all like Nintendo stuff for a while. Random CS. I went on a date with Colonel Sanders. Wait, this video is fire. Wait, why are we not upping this video?
Oh, dang.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Could just be me, but I'm waiting for Miriam to snap and hang herself Sayori style or for Pop to whip out a knife.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's not a great... That's not a great thing to click into. That's not a great thing to click into, admittedly. But yeah, no, I used to do a lot of Pokemon content. Worst possible part to click into. Yeah, well, I was making the comparison to how it's like, it felt a lot like Doki Doki. And yeah, that didn't, I don't know. I don't want to say it didn't age well, but it was fine. Yo, check out these old like speed arts of making stream overlays for people, bro. This shit was fire. Look at me being like a little artist man, dude. This was before I went to school for graphic design, so I don't really know what I was doing. Wait, this is kind of fire. Wait, this is kind of sick. Why does the Wooloo got sunglasses, bro? Wait, this is kind of sick. Wait a minute. The Wooloo got sunglasses, bro. I'm gonna mute this here and then have... Wait, this is kind of fire. Wait, I was kind of an artist in my time. Dude. When does he get the sunglasses? When did I put the sunglasses on? I think, yeah, I just found like a picture of sunglasses. Wait, it was kind of sick though. I think this was like a starting soon screen for someone. For like their Pokemon live streams. Yeah, look at me working in After Effects and shit, dude. Oh yeah, wait, I was an artist. Shit, dude. I was an artist. I whipped out that puppet pin tool. What's the final result? The final result. Hell yeah. And there's like a rolling one back there. Oh my god, the flapping on that. Oh my god. That poor Pidgeotto's wings are like contorting. This is kind of sick though. I was a bit of an artist back in my day, dude. I did art. This was a Sword and Shield themed overlay for like, yeah. So for shiny hunters, that's cool. I suppose that's cool. What else did I used to do? Wait, hold on. Wait, I was cooking back in the day, dude. What were some other art pieces? That's just another shiny hunting. I'll occasionally still get like a DM that's like, hey, could you make me a shiny hunting overlay? And they've like clearly not looked at my channel outside of just like this. And I'm like, no, I don't really do that anymore. You know what? You want to know something crazy? Do you guys know the YouTuber Big Puffer? Big Puffer Pokemon Nuzlocke. Big Puffer. I don't know if he still uses them. I made his overlays like years ago for his Pokemon line. Oh my god, look, a year ago. This is an overlay. Wait, look, do you guys see this? The this overlay with like the text and like the frame. I made this shit, dude. This is me. I made this, and he's still using it, at least as of a year ago. That's funny. Oh, what yeah, the classic unique geese font. Yeah, Russo 1, the font that I used to use on like literally everything. Yeah, that's my, yeah, this one too. This is my overlay. I did make this. I did make that overlay for him. That's crazy. What's his most recent Pokemon video? When's the last time he did Pokemon? Okay, it doesn't sort by. Damn. Latest. He hasn't done a Pokemon video in a while. So yeah, I mean, like when it comes to Pokemon, he might still just be running my shit, dude. That's fire. I also did his friend Blarg. I did his Pokemon overlay too. Blarg Pokemon. Yeah. There she is. Wait. There she is. The shitter overlay. Dude, let your chat box breathe, bro. Let your chat box breathe. That's funny. What a world we live in, dude. What a world we live in. What a world we live in, bro. I forgot about that. That's a whole era of my life, bro. I used to make specifically Pokemon overlays for Nuzlockers and Shiny Hunters. But yeah, I would kill to do a Nuzlocke. No, I don't ever play with them. No. I did graphic design work for them a long time ago. I don't think they know who I am. But that's fine. That's fine. Life goes on, you know? Life goes on. So chat, we're gonna do like a recorded video about like up and coming indie horror stuff and like talk about like recent news in indie horror, because I haven't like publicly done a video about like the new Poppy Playtime trailers. There's new stuff with Joyville. I want to talk about the release of Finding Frankie and Don't Fret. I want to talk quickly about like my own game. Talk about a little bit about like Secret of the Mimic, the stuff going on with Bendy, all that jazz. So we're gonna do like a little video, like live recording that, which will be fun. Queso said Finding Frankie reminded him of Indigo Park. Oh, he still has Indigo Park in his brain. Oh, that's lovely. That's good to know. So we're gonna do that, and then what else? What else? I don't know. Maybe run some like COD Zombies or something. That could be cool. I think that could be fire. I think that'd be fun. But chat, before we get into any of that, what do we do at the beginning of every live stream? I'm forgetting already. I'm already forgetting. What do we do at the beginning of every single live stream? Because I'm a little confused in my brain. Like, what should I be doing here? Like, something feels off. You know, it's strange. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your daily dose of Fortnite. Oh my god, I love Fortnite. Someone said play Mint's Hints. I actually played that off stream with the Indigo Park dev team because I knew it was like a shorter game. I thought it was good. It was fine. I'm excited to see what they do in future chapters. I think the mechanic of like hiding stuff with the flashlight is pretty sick. But I'm excited to see what they do with the future of it. I think there's a lot of like gameplay improvement that they can make and like visual overhaul stuff to really like push the like Blue's Clues look that they're going for. But I don't know. It's cool. I like it. I just didn't play it on stream because I played it just with the Indigo Park dev team. Because we were like, let's go check it out. Let's play some Fortnite, though. I need my Fortnite. If you're watching over on Twitch, get your vote in. Oh, member benefits. Yeah, I guess it's a new month tomorrow. I got this guy. Shout out this guy. I have no clue who this is. I like the green. Growing up, my favorite color was green. I used to love green. Not so much anymore. Polis, that's pretty cool. Wait, that's kind of sick. Okay. I don't really like a lot of these. Like this skin looks better when it's not reflective. I don't like the look like the chrome crap. Oh, why are you made of water? I'm not a fan of like the galaxy skins, you know. Alt slow, thank you so much for the 2 balls. Fire, dude. I don't know, bunch of free stuff with the crew shit that I got. Oh, does this happen in, yeah, so in 22 hours they're bringing back chapter 2, right? So this is like the last bit of time to get your battle pass filled out, I guess. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. What is this music? I'm gonna skip forward a bit. Okay. Yeah, let's get our daily dose in. Let's get our daily match of Fortnite in, bro. This skin's kind of fire because I think in the new chapter here, they're gonna do the thing again where they combine like older skins. So I kind of like that they got like a Marshmallow Raven team leader or Marshmallow Raven skin. Rave Mellow. That's pretty sick. You can't tell me that's not fire. Actually, I saw the white one. Oh, the white one is sick. Dude, the white one's sick. The white one's cool. That's a cool ass skin. Use code GEESE if you guys play Fortnite. I love that last track. It was hurting my ears. I was confused by it. All right. You guys ready to see me win a game of Fortnite, chat? Oh my God, I'm gonna win this match so hard. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this Fortnite match. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome in, Sidra. Surprising amount of believers today. Yeah, I mean, shit. They want to see me win. Will there be a rambly show? There isn't one planned, like an actual like TV show. There isn't one planned, but I've had people say like, okay, if Indigo Park got really, really big, would you make like a movie? My answer is like no, because I'd much rather do like a rambly like cartoon show or something. Even if it was treated like how Hell of a Boss or like Digital Circus is, where it's mainly just like a YouTube release. I think that'd be fun. I think morale has been up after the Finding Frankie stream. Did I win? I didn't win Fortnite on the Finding Frankie stream, but I was gaming. I was gaming on Finding Frankie. I would like to get an under 30-minute run. I've been talking to people, and an inbounds run is at like 20 minutes right now. And I'm like, I could definitely get an under 30 in Finding Frankie, dude. I think I could get there, but Indigo Park cartoon would go wild. All I can say is there isn't content being made for a rambly show right now, which is unfortunate. But maybe one day in the future, if like the game keeps growing. I am a very big fan of like animation in my projects. It's like obviously Rambly himself gets so much animation work per chapter now. But there will, yeah. I do like the idea of shorts though. I think shorts would be fun. I did say a speed run. I think the record right now for Out of Bounds.
Shout out to Otterboy, you are the GOAT.
Shout out to Otterboy, dude. Ashley, thank you so much for 15. I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, I think the record right now for Finding Frankie Out of Bounds is like 5 minutes, which is crazy. They just skip so much shit. Oh, I guess my bot's not up and working. The YouTube thing just directs to my YouTube if you want to watch on YouTube. How's the Halloween update? What Halloween update for Fortnite? I mean, it's the same one that they've been running for the past like month or so. Fortnitemares. It's fine. The chainsaw is cool. I don't really play too much Fortnite. I did want to complete this battle pass though, and I realized I had a bunch of V-Bucks that were just like saved up from crew purchases. So I honestly last night got on and just finished the battle pass doing that. Just so that because I like Marvel stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna be really sad if I miss out on like a Marvel skin that I want in the future, you know? So I'm like, I want to complete this battle pass. And normally I complete all the battle passes. It's rare that I don't finish them. There's some that I don't finish. But ever since they added no build, I've been trying to get every battle pass completed. Even though admittedly I don't play much Fortnite off stream. It is a fun little game to just run around in though. Jigsaw challenge. Challenge another player, eliminate them to earn rewards. Okay. Enemy player has to accept the challenge. Okay. Did you know that battle pass items are no longer exclusive? Yeah, I saw that they're going to start like putting battle pass items in the shop, which I'm kind of like, but also I get it. There's part of me that's like, well, now you kind of remove the point of people like grinding to complete it because I can just get it some other time. But then there's also a part of me that's like, I didn't play the game until they added zero build. So like the first Marvel season, like I missed out on all of those skins, you know? I don't have any of those skins because I didn't like the game when it was only building. What is Mason's Halloween costume? I should have worn a Halloween costume. I was iffy on if I was gonna stream today or not though. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't know. Halloween costume could have been cool. Okay, that's a bot. Goodbye. 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 Fortnite. What made you choose to have the name Unique Geese? So basically I used to go by another name on YouTube and stuff. And that was like in junior high. And as I was going into high school, I knew that I was going to be part of like the football team. And I'm like, I know a lot of people in my grade and stuff know about me doing YouTube. And I really don't want to be running out onto the field with people chanting my like YouTube name. Like that's just to like get under my skin. I'm like, I don't really want to deal with that. So I quit doing YouTube. And shortly after, I really got into like watching Etika again. Etika was like one of my biggest inspirations ever. RIP. And I got into watching like A-Drive do shiny hunting. And I'm like, I really want to do some Pokemon content. Like I really want to stream. So I need a name. So I sat down, I'm like, what is a name that no one would ever think to look up? And I just started kind of stringing words together. And I'm like, dozens of unique geese. That works. So I ran with dozens of unique geese for like a few years before I shortened it to unique geese. Doesn't have any significance. I don't really like geese that much. There's no like reasoning as to why I picked the name. It was just kind of like, I need something random that people won't care about. Okay, there's a person in here that I need to kill. Oh shit. Oh, he might kill me here. There we go. Oh yeah, why didn't he have the SMG out? Witch broom? I haven't seen this. Do I just fly with this? I feel like I remember this being in a previous season. Oh shit. Up and away! Oh, that doesn't work like I thought it did. I thought I could like run around on it for a while. Hop on this. Oh, is this already claimed? I guess so. Oopsie poopsie. We make an epic chase sequence. I don't want to spoil anything about chapter 2 of Indigo. But really, right now in the game plan, there isn't like any massive chase sequences. We're kind of taking the horror into a different direction and like gameplay into a different direction than just... I'm not going to say that there's not going to be chase sequences at all. Like I'm still down to have a chase sequence, but at this point in development, there's not any that are like planned. Like with chapter 1, like we knew that the Molly chase sequence would happen from like the beginning of like coming up with the idea for the chapter. But it's less chasey and more like gameplay oriented with some horror in it. At least that's what's planned right now. So I don't know. Is Salem gonna get a voice actor? I cannot speak about Salem. Someone's over here. Oh, they see me. Oh, they chainsawing. Oh, we blanching, girl, we blanching. I live up in a mansion. Oh, you might be somewhere in the cornfield. I'll let him get away. I wrote an Indigo Park rap. Fire. Is Molly from California? They don't really have real world locations that they're from, if that makes sense. I don't think is like Mickey Mouse canonically from like Mississippi or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like as of right now, like Rambley lives near Rambleberry Woods. That's pretty canon. They have like their own like fictional locations they live in. Indigo Park on mobile devices just isn't viable right now. What I will say though is that there are plans to, especially after we get like further in, like chapter 3, chapter 4, whatever, to completely redo chapter 1. And hopefully as a part of that, we'll be able to like get it onto consoles. Right now, it's not in a state that I would feel comfortable like passing the game off to a publisher, like a porting company. Guy die here. Yeah, unfortunate. Shouldn't have reloaded. Had to reload. Unfortunate. We need some info on the Universe cartoon. There isn't one planned. So I don't have any info other than like I would like to make one. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be cool to do some kind of console port eventually. I can't afford this entire page, can I? No, you guys pretty much found all the secrets in chapter 1, admittedly. I mean, there's stuff that you guys aren't like understanding that will be important in like future chapters, but as far as like finding content, I'm pretty sure everything's been found. I'm pretty sure. I mean, how many chapters is going to be in the game? I can't speak to that publicly. I can't confirm nor deny how many chapters there's going to be. We have plans. We have concepts of a chapter. All right. We want to talk about indie horror stuff. We gonna get that out of the way. Are you guys ready for my yap sesh? Are you guys ready for my little obsessive brain to go crazy about little horror games? You guys ready for this? My yap sesh is incoming. Fair warning. Yap away, Mr. Geese. Are you guys ready? All right. If you guys didn't know, I'm a massive fan of indie horror games, and every once in a while I like to do these videos where I kind of go through and talk about some of the indie horror news, recent releases, upcoming games, that kind of stuff. Obviously, the one that I like talking about is my own game, Indigo Park, just because I'm working on it every single day. But a big part of working on a game like this is keeping tabs on other things going on in the industry, especially because I like to stream and make videos about a lot of these games. So let's kind of start with a couple of let's start with a couple of releases that recently happened and kind of talk about my opinions on each of the games. We're gonna start with Finding Frankie. Oh, I didn't record. Fuck, that was such a good opening too. Oh, I wasn't recording. No, that was such a good opener too. No, that was so smooth. My ass never gets an opening first try. Oh, fuck. That's unfortunate. So So as you guys may know, I am obsessed with indie horror games, and part of that is because I'm making my own, but I also love playing them here on the channel. See, now I feel weird. I feel weird. Every once in a while I like to do fuck. Ugh. Every once in a while I like to do these videos where I go through some of the recent releases and some of the upcoming stuff that I think is going to be awesome for a lot of the indie or mascot horror community. Obviously the one I like to talk about the most is Indigo Park. That's my own game. Because I work on it every day for multiple hours a day, it's kind of the thing that I'm always wanting to talk about. But today I also want to talk about some of the new upcoming games and some of the recent releases that we had. So if you like this video, subscribe. Okay, that'll work. We'll make that work in editing. In editing, that'll be fine. Let me just pull up like a Finding Frankie trailer. So one of my most anticipated games as of late was Finding Frankie. Now that this game is out, one of my most anticipated games was Finding Frankie, and now that this is out, I can confidently say that this is one of my favorite games of this year. Super tight and like really fun mechanics to run around in. I had a blast just kind of jumping around the trampoline park. I think I've played the game like 4 or 5 times now because it's fairly short, and because it's like an obstacle course type of thing. And because it's an obstacle course kind of thing, I had a lot of fun speedrunning it. So, again, like, when it comes to indie horror games, this one feels more like gameplay first, story and character second, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. You look at a game like Indigo Park, which is mine, and that is a glorified walking sim. There isn't shit to do in it. You kind of just walk around, you listen to Rambly talk, and that's something that, like, we want to improve in future chapters, but end of the day, like, the gameplay at its core isn't as much of a focus as something like Finding Frankie here. And I think that's something that's really commendable, where the level design and jumping around this environment and doing all these things is what's important to the game first and foremost. And then the characters kind of come in second. So I do think that I do wish that the game had more time to develop the characters and go through a lot of stuff, but I did have an absolute blast with it. Like I said, I've played it like 5 or 6 times now, and I intend on playing it more. Just because it's genuinely like one of my favorite games, like almost ever, really. Like I genuinely love this. It's like everything I would want from this type of game. And I think they knocked it out of the park. If you guys haven't seen it, I've got a video up on my channel, playing through it for the first time because I did get early access. And then also like on the live tab on YouTube as well, I've got multiple streams where I've played it. So, very cool. You love to see it. Let's talk about Amanda now. Do you guys like this? Is this lame? Amanda the Adventure, not chapter 2. My bad. 2 trailer. So like they have an official release trailer. Another game that I've been really hyped up for was Amanda the Adventure 2. I was a huge fan of the original game. It was basically, to me, like an escape room, but with the mascot horror type of elements and stuff. And I really do think that the second game followed through with that well. I do wish it was like a little bit longer in terms of like variety, but I also understand that the core loop of this game is like redoing stuff and trying different things as you go. And I guarantee you, I didn't find all of the secrets, even though I did find all of the secret tapes. I got the special ending with the spoiler, like other Wooly or whatever. I didn't end up editing this into a video, but I do have my entire live stream up on the live tab of my Discord, or up on the live tab on my YouTube. I mean, where's it at? Where's Amanda? It's kind of funny because Amanda came out on the same day as my birthday, and I look so enthused up there. Just look at me. But no, I genuinely had a blast with this one. I think there's a lot of really cool stuff that they tried to do and did really well with this one. They basically just like stepped up all of the puzzle elements, and there was just a ton of fun stuff to do. So Again, amazing game. I have the honor to talk to a couple of the devs a little bit before and after this came out, so it's cool. And then it's also really neat that like Jake Neutron, who's the head animator on my project, also had involvement with a dedicated song that's like considered official with Amanda's voice actor, and a lot of the people who worked on Indigo Park are in the credits of this game. And I don't know, it's a game that's close to my heart. I genuinely recommend this one if you're looking for a game that's like a little bit puzzly. And I think it definitely did what it needed to do, being a follow-up to Amanda the Adventurer. It does seem that the ending sets up like a third game, which is exciting, but you know, I'm kind of curious as to where they're going to go gameplay wise with it, because it seems like the environment's going to be very, very different from what we've seen in the first two. Like, I feel like a logical step of like putting in these tapes in an attic to putting in these tapes in a library felt like logical enough that it wasn't too crazy. But here it I don't want to spoil too much, but it seems like it's going to be a pretty big jump gameplay wise. So I really don't know what they're going to do with it, but I'm very, very excited for it. There's that one. The other one I want to talk about gameplay wise. The other one that recently came out was Don't Fret. If you guys know Rocket Music, along with a ton of other people in like the nerdcore, think like the Stupendium or like Longest Solo Ever, Toasty Marshmallow actually as well, Oreo, that group of CG5 I believe as well as in this. That group of like musical content creators making stuff about the type of games that we're talking about kind of came together to make their own game, led by Rocket Music and their team. Don't Fret got its first demo. I've known about this for a while. Again, we're going to bring up Jake Neutron again in this video because Jake is actually the voice actor of the main character in this. I've been talking to the devs quite a while as they've been developing this and getting this chapter ready to go. And I think the demo was a raging success in my brain. It brought a lot of really cool elements. It gave a good like pitch of like, this is what we're trying to make. And I think overall, because they're not going to go for a chapter format and they're just going to drop a full game, I think the demo really did serve its job. Pretty sick. I genuinely enjoyed it. This is another that did I make a video about it? I don't think I ever made a video about it. Did I? Am I dumb? No, I didn't make a video about it, but I did stream the demo. The reason I didn't make a video about it is because, I had already been a playtester on the demo. So I had already seen a bunch of stuff that was in the demo. And I didn't feel like I needed to make a video about it. But I really love the art style. I love a lot of the story direction, the animation, there's a lot to this and there's a lot to like. And I like that it's all, very music based. So a lot of the props that you see, a lot of the stuff, there's Longest Solo Ever guitar chips. There's a lot in this game. And there's a lot to enjoy. And just out of a demo, I think we got a good amount of what people want out of a game like this. Again, this one, it's kind of hard to judge. But you know, going forward, I'm really excited to see the full game, and I hope that they continue to put this level of effort into it because it's very well detailed. It's got a beautiful little art style, and it's a fun game to run through. I genuinely enjoy it. For the most part, that's everything I got for games that have already come out. Now it's time to talk about some of the stuff that's coming up in the future, and this is where stuff gets kind of fun. We're gonna start real quick with a game called Joyville. If you guys remember, there was a game called Joyville that everybody was calling a Poppy Playtime ripoff for the longest time. I played it on stream. I think I literally titled it like a Poppy Playtime ripoff because it gave that vibes. It was like a fluffy, colorful character in like a children's place that end of the day, like something went wrong and it's coming to kill you because you came back to the facility. And to that effect, like Indigo Park, I believe you could consider that a Poppy Playtime ripoff because end of the day, a lot of that stems from Poppy Playtime, the Five Nights at Freddy's, Bendy. It's all really similar. This one in particular, had a focus on the kind of like colorful play areas, and wasn't really based on much outside of that. But that being said, I thought it brought a lot of really interesting ideas to the table. You'll see in this trailer that we're playing that initially there was like a teddy bear that was kind of like your key to charge up and move around. And I genuinely like enjoyed this game. This is it was a basic, fairly quick game, but I genuinely enjoyed a lot of the ideas it brought to the table. And they talked about having a chapter 2 in development. Now, I really haven't reacted to many of the Chapter 2 trailers, but there are a lot out, so I thought in today's video we could kind of go through them all. It's total like 6 minutes, so buckle up. But they do have a bunch of trailers out, and I guess Joyville 2 is coming out fairly soon. So I'm excited to see what they do in the second chapter. Just from the screenshots and stuff I've seen, it does seem like they're going for like a new kind of unique route. And the quality has definitely been upped up a bit. So I'm excited to see what they do. Let's go and check it out. This trailer came out 10 months ago. And it seems to pick up. I remember getting into an elevator at the end of chapter 1 or Joyville 1. So it seems to pick up directly after it. Okay, you got your bear from the first game. Okay. Now, did that crush Wooly Bully? Yeah. Okay, so he's dead, quote unquote. Don't know if he fully is. I like the fur here. The fur looks nice. So player wakes up from this elevator collapse. It seems that this might be a lot of like pre-rendered stuff. Please. It's like a bubble thing. Okay. Immerse yourself in the land of joy. They've got a Ferris wheel. I do like this door. Like, obviously it's like kind of flat, but I think that's kind of the look they're going for with a lot of this stuff. Is it's a very like plasticky, toy-like flat, and I think it works well. Yarn. Is there gonna be a cat? Yep, that would do it. Oh my god, it's catnap. No, I like it.
Did you end up here, I wonder?
I wonder too. Joyville 2. Okay, so that was kind of the first trailer announcing stuff. Which is tight. Let's check out the next trailer. This is the official gameplay trailer, so we should see a little bit more like actual gameplay. I do like the look of like whenever it's all dirtied up. I think this generally has like a good look to it. Yeah, I mean it's like a kid's play place, and that's what it looks like. I like this custom door here. It's got like the Wooly Bully character design. I think this is the character that we saw like in a thumbnail a little bit ago. Yeah, it seems like this might be pre-rendered. I'm getting the vibes it's pre-rendered just from the way the player's like looking around. Evil. This is gameplay that's sick, but it seems like this right here might be pre-rendered. New teddy bear. It's like a little bunny with like a scuba mask or something. I did see this. Like I might have seen like one of these trailers at some point. But it seems like there's kind of, the way that I'm going to compare it is it gives the vibes of not necessarily FNAF Ruin, but more of Help Wanted 2, where in Help Wanted 2, you had the Vanny mask. And at the beginning of the game, you're like in a pizzeria. And like, it's not like super clean and nice, but it's like fairly nice, right? And whenever you took it off, you saw that like, oh, the pizzeria is like completely destroyed. This gives the vibes of like, you can activate like what it really looks like and what the characters want you to think it looks like. So you'll see it gets like really like bright and vibrant and clean, when previously it was like super dirty and dark. And I think that could be a really cool way to do some storytelling with it. I genuinely like that idea. That idea is cool because you can play around with environments that are like clean and nice in the way that they're supposed to look, but also play around with environments that are like completely destroyed. That's something with like Indigo that we're struggling with, right? Because we imagine making these environments in a way that like that like a theme park would have them. And when you're looking at actual theme parks, they're always like nice and clean and beautiful. So then you have to think, how do we destroy it and make it look more broken down? Here, they don't really have to have that problem because they can have the broken down one, but then they can also have environments where it's like nice and clean and pretty. And I think there's a lot that they can do creatively with that'll make this game stand out a lot from like other indie horror games. So this seems to be like the first character trailer. Greetings, Tidy. Space Biker. My favorite book. A little raining outside. Okay. Creepy fish man from the looks of it. Okay. Interesting.
Hello! What a
Hello.
pleasant surprise! A visitor after all this time! My name's Tidy, and I just love the depths of the sea!
Okay, so he's like a anglerfish type character. I like this model. I think the lip sync is kind of strange, but also I don't blame them, because how do you animate lip sync whenever your eyes are also in the mouth?
All this time, my name's
I think it looks fine for what it is. I think in gameplay, this will look really, really good.
Tidy, and I just love the depths of the sea!
Yeah, the character design makes animation kind of difficult, but having the eyes in the mouth is something that I thought was kind of weird with the first game, but it seems to be like a design choice they're running which is fine. It just makes the decision to have like characters that are lip sync kind of difficult, because like, again, how do you like, you want them to be looking at the player, but you also like need to move the mouth so that you can't fully close the mouth, or if you close it, it's only got to close in the middle. There's a lot of like design questions that pop up with that. So I think with what they're going with, I think it works great. The model looks fine. I think it's awesome. I think it works great. I'm interested to see what the Tidy character is like. This next one is Ready to Dance, Meet the Star. So we got Tidy the Star, which I don't know, maybe this guy has a different name. Okay. Bro's hitting that. All right. Bro's hitting that. Bro's dancing. Okay. I wonder if this is a custom animation or if this is like a bunch of Mixamo animations, because I think it could go either way. This definitely feels like mocapped. I wonder if they made it custom. Yeah, that seems custom there. Yeah, maybe this is like full new custom animation. That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Someone in chat said that Indigo Park is going to be on Games Done Quick. Games Done Quick. Where's the
easier or better way to put it.
Where's the Twitch? I'm curious. Games Done Quick. Okay, I'll keep this up on my second monitor and see if they toss up our game. But anyway, so yeah, like dancing character. I don't really know how that'll translate into gameplay. I feel like they're trying to kind of hint at the way that the gameplay will work with him. The best way that like in my head initially it goes is there's kind of like a, yeah, chat said it, like a red light green light mechanic. That's a great way to put it. where it's like, okay, you can move whenever he's not dancing, or like other way around, like whenever he's deactivated, that's when you run. I don't know. Two ways you could do it. I think this could be fun. Dude, watch the trailer. I'm clicking through, dude. This is the trailer. I'm just giving my thoughts as we watch. Yeah, because it does seem like he gets deactivated for a couple seconds, and then... Huh. Okay. Interesting. Freeze dance. Yeah, that kind of vibes. Those are the vibes I get. Interesting. So we got one more trailer. This one seems to be more gameplay focused, like actually gameplay focused. So maybe we'll get some info here. Okay. So this is the room that we saw before, like in the clean state, which I think is pretty neat. Panic room, joy room. Assuming that's like the cat store. I am a little bit not upset, but and not really disappointed. I wish that they didn't do another environment that was like a play area, because the entirety of the first game was like only play area. And like, I know for us, like for Indigo Park at least like chapter 2 and probably chapter 3, there isn't going to be like a children's play area again, because we've been there, done that with chapter 1. You know, like the whole reason it's in chapter 1 is, one, to have like, oh, this is where like the kiddie area is. And then it also serves as like a nod to my previous project to say like, hey, we've been improving. But here, like, this does look better in certain spots than their first game, but I was kind of hoping that it would just be all like new environments, you know? That's just me. I like this though. It looks like it's underwater. Obviously, like, I can't spoil much about chapter 2 of Indigo Park, but like, water is a very key thing that we're working with right now, so I get it. Water's cool in environments.
Welcome to Joyville, a paradise for children, where everyone finds something to their liking.
Okay, that animation
Here
looks
it's
good.
always meowgical and fun. You can ride the slides, dive into a pool of soft balls, challenge yourself as an adventurer in an intricate maze, or even become a star on our dance floor.
Okay. I'm interested to see what the gameplay is going to look like.
Friends and never feel bored.
You'd be a great adventurer.
Mistake? Just make everyone think it was supposed to be that way. You know, improvise and all that.
Improvise and all that.
You seem to have forgotten even the cutest kitty can have claws and fangs.
Okay. So it kind of gives me the vibes that we're going to like meet all of these characters like one-on-one whenever it's good. And then something's going to happen and it's going to go dark, and they're going to be like, you ruined you ruined our environment. And then they come and try to kill you. This shot looks awesome. That kind of looks like, is that like a ball puzzle or something? It's not like a ball. Like maybe like a tilt game or something? I'm not sure. Yeah, the way the camera's moving, it's kind of strange. This gives major like Portal vibes, which is cool. I love Portal.
You'll regret every step you took away from me.
Okay.
Another mistake. You're in so much.
Yeah, so it looks like the monsters have like a clean form and like an evil. This would be like the evil form of this guy. He's got like the sharper teeth. He's more like, it's less of a mask and more like looking into you.
Mistake.
This guy's eyes move down quite a bit. He's got like the sharper teeth.
So much trouble.
Okay. Late 2024. Okay. I mean, we're already kind of in late 2024, but that'll be cool. Yeah, I think Joyville has a lot of potential. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. I don't know. I think it's going to be cool. I I think once we see a little bit more like actual gameplay, I'll be a little bit more sold. I don't know. Looks fun to me. Looks fun to me. The other game I want to talk about, just very briefly, comes from the one and only Euphoric Brothers. So if you guys didn't know, the Euphoric Brothers are the creators of Garten of Banban. We've been waiting on Garten of Banban. What are they on now? Is it 8? Is it 8's the next one? Because did 7 just come out? Is 8 supposed to be the next one? Let me look. Yeah. So the recent one was Garten of Banban 7. So we've been waiting on news from Garten of Banban 8. However, we've also been wondering about what happened to Garten of Banban 5. Because there's a Garten of Banban 5 Steam page, but they skipped it. Now I've been like kind of off and on talking to the Euphoric Brothers, so I've been getting some new information from them about stuff, and like, you know, nothing too crazy. But I do know that they've been working a lot on Unplagued, which if you guys didn't know, it's kind of like a Lethal Company type game. I got early access to it. I've got a video up on my channel where I played with Astral Spiff, Plenty, and 3FS. And we had fun with it. It was fine. But I'm really excited to see what they do with the future of Banban, because we're waiting on 8. 8 has a Steam page. We're waiting on 5. 5 has a Steam page. And they were hyping it up. They were like, oh, we're going to drop something on the same day that Finding Frankie came out. And we got this trailer, which I've already seen this trailer, but I'll play it and talk about it. I'm a little bit confused by this trailer, admittedly. This is Garten of Banban 0. It's like baby Banban and baby Nab. Here, it's my webcam. I gotta hide my webcam. Baby Nab. Aren't you the guy that made Indigo Park? Yeah. I am. I don't know why this game exists. I'm not even trying to be mean. I don't get it. From the story of Garten of Banban, which I know a fair amount of. I don't know all of the lore of Banban, but from my understanding, I thought that they were clay-created creatures that were experimented on, and human host knowledge was put into them to the point where they believe that they are their human host. That's why Banban calls himself Uthman. That's why Banbalina is Miss Mason. I was under the impression that their bodies were created, so they were already, like, when they were first created, they were already, like, fully grown, like the forms you've already seen. But then they dropped this, and now they were originally babies. So now I'm very confused as to the lore behind why there's baby versions of these characters, unless they had babies. And these are the babies that came from the ones. Because we know that the characters can reproduce, because Tartarbird and Opila had the baby birds in chapter 2. So we know that they can make babies. I just assumed that the original ones, like your Banbans, like all of the ones that we see, were created with clay and then brought to life with the knowledge of the scientists that put their minds into it. And they believe that they are the scientists that they are. I just have a lot of questions about where the lore is going, and I'm kind of confused about it. Again, I don't know all of the lore. I'm not like game theory over here, but like I thought I was following where the plot was going with these games, and now we've got a prequel where they're babies, and that doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, who knows, man? I don't know. I'm still going to play this on release. I love Banban in particular, because you just never know what the fuck they're going to do. There's no world where if you said like, oh yeah, they're gonna release Garten of Banban 0 when there's a thing for Garten of Banban 8 and a thing for Garten of Banban 5 up on Steam, and it's like, nope, we're doing 0. It's like they purposely try to like subvert expectations, and I have so much respect for that because that's funny to me. It seems like the Steam page is mainly just like environmental stuff. There's not really any like characters showing. And from the looks of it, the description is still the same as all the other Banban games. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm fascinated by the concept. But you know, apologies if you've talked about this already, but are you planning to stream Finding Frankie? I played Finding Frankie when it came out, before it came out. I had early access, had a video up the day it came out. Then that same day I was doing speedruns of it, and then I just talked on stream today about it again. I'll probably stream it again sometime, but we've covered the game a lot. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's tons of stuff. Okay. What else do we got going on? I got my little notepad. What other games did I want to talk about? Oh, I wanted to touch on Bendy. I'm not 100% sure on everything going on with Bendy. But from what I understand, there was a Bendy update that came out like a few days ago for Halloween or whatever. That I believe did it modify Dark Revival, or did it modify the base game to add like Halloween content? I'm a little confused by that. I know it's like Ink Demon's Eve. Does anyone know? I'm kind of lost. I've played all the Bendy games. I'm just not super up to date with specifically the Bendy community, because I think I just get less information about it. Oh my gosh, did Daco didn't cover the Bendy update? That feels like a missed opportunity. Okay, well, Daco didn't cover it. Fusion Z Gamer. Surely Fusion covered it. That's so free. Yeah. Bendy Ink Demon's Eve.
What's up, guys, and welcome to Bendy and the Dark Revival Ink Demon's Eve, a brand new update for the original Dark Revival game.
Well, there you go. So it's an update to Dark Revival that adds a bit of new content, and in particular adds a bunch of like Halloween type content. Pumpkins around the environment, characters have pumpkins on their heads or whatever. I don't know all the lore, but what I will always give credit to Bendy for is they are working on so much shit all at once. They are doing so much all the time with Bendy. So we had this update come out. We recently had Secrets of the Machine, which was like a lore like announcement type thing they did a while back, and we played that on stream as well. They have Boris the Lone Wolf, which was like the Boris mobile game that they had out, but they're re-releasing the mobile game with updates, and now it's going to be on like every console you can imagine, and it's called like Lone Wolf or whatever. That's sick. And then they also announced the movie, which they just did a big announcement. I'll pull it up here. Jessica, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. They just did an announcement today about who's going to be the director of the Bendy movie, and it's I actually don't recognize the name, if I'm being honest, but I'm also not super versed in movies. Like that's my biggest thing with horror right now, is I didn't grow up watching like a ton of scary movies. So I'm behind on that. But I guess director for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, Troll Hunter, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. What I guess those are critically acclaimed good movies. But it's Andre here is going to be the director for the Bendy movie. By the way, this is the Chinese Theater.
Hey, I'm Andre Overall, and I am so excited to be directing Bendy and the Ink Machine. I promise we're going to make a really special movie, something that all the fans are going to love, something that honors the fantastic characters and the fun worlds and everything that we all love about the Bendy game. And I couldn't be more excited. And this guy is going to grace the big screen very soon.
So yeah, Bendy is getting a movie, which is gonna be absolutely sick. I think we're about to see an uptake in like specifically indie horror games and indie horror content getting movies. The reason I say that is we have like a horror titan when it comes to movies in Blumhouse. Blumhouse is known for making some of the best horror movies ever. Like they are highly regarded in the movie space, like very profitable, very strong company. And their best movie to date was Five Nights at Freddy's. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to have every director who works in the horror space at all. You're going to have every movie production company go, we gotta make indie horror game movie. So I think there's going to be a lot of indie horror games coming up that end up getting movies. Some of them probably a little bit too early. I think Bendy, perfect. I think Bendy, this is the perfect time to put out a movie because it's had multiple games. It's got a community. It's told its story. It has a little bit more story coming up through The Cage, which is another project they're working on right now, and Bendy 3. There's The Cage, there's the Bendy movie, there's the remake of the Boris game, there's the updates to the Dark Revival for Halloween. There is so much shit going on with Bendy. This is the perfect time to put it out. But there's also games like Poppy Playtime, which I believe they signed their contract after their second chapter, which is concerning to me to an extent, but I think it depends to me on how many more chapters they're really planning. And I think this is a great segue into talking about Poppy Playtime. So Poppy Playtime, oh my God, why am I so zoomed in? So Poppy Playtime, Poppy Playtime is also a game that is very near and dear to my heart. There's Dog Day in the back. Say hi, Dog Day. I like Poppy a lot. I think Poppy is like obviously one of the biggest inspirations for what I create. I know a lot of people who have worked on the Poppy games. Some of the people from the Indigo Park team came from Mob after they were let go or left Mob. So it's a game that feels very close to me, right? And chapter 3 of Poppy Playtime was the best chapter of the game. It was scary where it needed to be. It introduced new characters that I am obsessed with. Like, Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 is so much better than the first two when it comes to gameplay, art direction, all of that. I love Chapter 3. I really do. I'm burping. Whew, excuse me. I'm burping, bro. I'm burping. So, to my surprise, Mob Entertainment recently released a trailer for Chapter 4 of Poppy Playtime. And not just one, but they've been pushing out content about this like crazy. So this was the initial trailer that we got. There's also a bunch of like... thank you, Emily, for the sub.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thank you so much for the primer. There obviously like there's a bunch of like ARG type stuff as well that they're doing. But this was the first trailer that they actually put out. Smiling Creators. Did I say Smiling Creators? I meant Smiling Critters. So you have a bunch of the dead Smiling Critters from Chapter 3. The little like plush ones that like chased you around and shit, which is cool. So you have Dog Day. And it's pretty well known that they are like sentient creatures. So obviously they'd be down like eating on each other if they didn't have anything to eat. So Dog Day. I love Dog Day, dude. Dog Day is my favorite. I love the wagging of the tail here. So cute. And then right next to him, this new character pops up. And it's a black sheep. It eats Dog Day, looks at the camera, and that's all we got. And for a while, the Steam page was only showing this new character. So there wasn't really much to go off of. I talked about this initially on stream at one point. The thing that concerns me a little bit is that January release date. To me, that worries me just a tiny bit. Coming as a game dev and coming from what I know about Mob, I'm worried that either the chapter is going to be rushed or they are working their employees' butts off so hard that they're just in constant stress and crunch. And that's really sad and scary for me. Let me do a quick 1 second. So Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 came out 9 months ago. It came out in January. It came out on like the last day of January, which means from the point that it came out, like the exact point it came out, they're going to have a year. And that's assuming that they didn't take any breaks, that everything in development went so free-flowing and easy. They have exactly a year to get out a chapter that's going to beat out Chapter 3, which is concerning to me. That being said, obviously, like on my end, I'm working on a game. Like Indigo Park is a much smaller team. Nobody on the team is like fully employed. Everybody obviously gets paid for their work on like a commission basis, but I'm not like paying someone to work on the game 8 hours a day. Everybody on the team has their own jobs, their own projects that they're doing, and we're all working on Indigo Park together. Basically like in their free time. I'm working on it full time. But other than that, like most people on the team have their own jobs, their own lives. This isn't like a case where like they're fully like employed to the team. And we also don't have like super like locked in criteria for like dates and stuff. So realistically, like our second chapter, which will probably end up being about 2 hours long, is probably still like a year and a half out is the idea. With Mob, obviously they're employed. So it's like a little bit different, but it's also concerning to me that they are going to have a game like Chapter 3 took me about 4 hours to get through from what I'm seeing. So hopefully chapter 4 needs to be a minimum of 4 hours, right? That's kind of the idea. Like 4 hours of really well animated content with exciting gameplay within a year is a little bit concerning to me. And it's also concerning to me because a lot of people have left Mob, you know, either for their own thing or just like they were hired during COVID and they were let off or whatever. According to what I've seen, like on Twitter and stuff, I guess their team is like bigger now. But it's worrying to me that there's going to be a lot of people who are new to the project and they're kind of just getting thrown into it. So again, I'm not here to like shit on Mob or anything. Like I love their games and a lot of really good people still work at Mob, but I'm worried about that release date being so soon, especially because Chapter 3 kept getting delayed. I wouldn't be totally shocked if they delay here. But I think regardless, I'm like really excited to see what they make. I'm just a little worried about the team. You know, I hope everyone at Mob is like handling the time okay. And I don't really have any like great connections currently at Mob. Like I talked to some people who work for them, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, are you guys working on a crunch? You know, but let's talk about some of the new content in the chapter. So obviously, like the biggest one here was like we got a new smiling critter, and I talked about this on stream. About the same day, I believe they announced the nameless character, and I believe it's Baba Chops. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. So I looked up on stream, like I went to the national like trademark website or whatever, and I noticed they had a bunch of names trademarked. So before they announced them, we knew the names of the characters. But at this point now, and why I'm happy to play this game or to do this video, my bad, is because they have already announced and shown off all of the new smiling critters, now known as nightmare critters. So let's go and take a look at some of the announcements they made. So the first one that we saw was Baba Chops. And you'll notice down here in the corner, we have the branding of the nightmare critters. To me, what it feels like they're going for is the way that, like, the original, like, think like Cabbage Patch Kids. All right, this would be about the same time period. Cabbage Patch was like a little bit earlier. But they're just like cutesy dolls, right? But then they decided, oh, we need something for the boys. And they made the Garbage Pail Kids. I believe that's the name. Trash Pail? Garbage Pail Kid. Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids. Which is basically just like gross out, like, ew, like this guy has his guts hanging out. This one's farting. This one smells like shit. You know, like that kind of stuff. Which is topical at the time. And what this feels like is like the nightmare critters were meant to be like the gross versions of the smiling critters. If you want my like honest like opinion of that, I feel like they should have made the designs a little bit less like cutesy if they're gonna do that. But also I understand why. So before we do that, Games Done Quick is like a speedrunning event and like live stream thing.
But we love Mason. He's a great guy.
Yeah, that's why the game is that's why it looks like this. Usually it actually looks like a horror game when you're usually playing it, but right now it just looks kind of silly, like really bright.
Yeah, but for the first part of this run, we will just be waiting for half the time. It's mostly just holding walls.
Yeah, just movement, like having tight lines and stuff.
I don't think they're reading chat.
So one thing I want to explain, actually, I can explain it here, is so right for like 6 seconds right there, I was holding my R key, which makes my character spin while I'm actually like in this cutscene. I can actually like move around my camera, and the reason that works is because I'm using like a keyboard to controller emulator thing, which makes it so I can also hold the keys while I'm like loading into a new cutscene or loading into a new zone. Basically, I can just like hold the keys. But if you're just using like normal inputs, it just doesn't work. So
I think they might be playing on the down
you can also
patch.
just bind like a spin bind, just to like turn a little bit during those scenes, during those little cutscenes.
I need to apologize formally to the speedrun community.
Addison is looking down. Your hitbox actually extends slightly further forwards if you're looking down, which is the reason actually spin category exists, where basically when you spin, you dislodge your hitbox and you hit some triggers way faster, which is how later skip is done, but we can't do it in this run because it's no spin.
Yeah, this is pre-update.
Yeah, basically it's just this run is a lot of just running and having like smooth movement, like just having the best lines and just trying to get your hitbox to like hit the triggers as fast as possible. Like that's pretty much all the time saves in this first part, is just hitting these like triggers as fast as possible.
No spin is really just a vanilla version to speedrun it, because there's multiple categories.
I gotta be a follower for 10 minutes.
Unrestricted is the hardest category there is, because there's two tricks you could do in unrestricted. They're both called critter skip. One's called critter skip skip, because you skip critter skip, which is a horrible name, but I love it.
Yeah, the critter skip is just, it's like I haven't even tried it. Like I've not attempted that.
Yeah, no, I'll never do it. I was the like second person to ever do critter skip, like the door jump, and I'm never doing that again. Actually, we can talk about some cut content in here. In the 100% run, normally you have to run into the washrooms to go grab a minifigure. Before the game was released, in the Discord, Mason, or I remember his username, Unique East, there you go, posted a teaser where he had Rambly in the toilet, and he made an emote of it called Skibbity Rambly, which was a great week to see.
Not cut content, but it was just a shit post on Twitter.
That's the dev.
It was a shit post on Twitter, but
all right, here, I'll explain it after I do it. I think that'll be easier. But this is train skip, and I really hope I hit it. Oh, I almost didn't get it, but I got it. Okay, that's good. That would have okay. So basically, train skip. So before I got on the train, the game it wants you to interact with the train. Basically, like it wants you to hit the button to get on the train. But Ouija actually found out that you can just walk straight onto the train and it'll just trigger it. It'll just like make it start moving. And then when you load into this zone, your character won't actually be in the train.
Is this
so
your
you
yeah,
have
I've watched
like
runs.
a little bit of time.
I've watched
to
runs. I'm
jump
just
out of
curious
the
what they have to
train.
say because they're explaining it to people who have never like played the game. So
Oh wait, I have to.
I'm
jump in
fascinated
right here.
to like watch.
I'll keep
through
explaining
this.
it. But here, sorry.
And sorry, we got a lot of time. We're just running back and forth.
Yeah. So you have time to like jump out of the train for a split second, and that's basically all we do is we just jump out of the train, we go out of bounds, and then you saw me like jump up for a second. I hit like a trigger to make the train go like even further than it is supposed to. Usually that's like a 3.5 minute split, but it's like a minute split with the train skip, so it saves like 2.5 minutes. But I was waiting at that one spot for like 30 seconds because right in front of me was the trigger to go into the train, which is good. Like the game thinks I'm in the train.
What version
basically,
is? You can down
I'm
patch
not.
games on Steam.
And then I go in at the
like if a
last
game
second,
releases
right
an
when I'm about
update,
to
there's ways to
go
play
into the
older
next zone.
versions.
That's basically train
and the reason
skip.
that they
That's, like, the
do it
biggest
here
glitch of
is
the
there's some stuff that like I unintentionally patched.
Next
In
up
particular,
is
behind the theater.
Lloyd skip, which used to be the hardest skip in this category. Which basically you skip a very minor cutscene. It saves about 3 seconds, but those actually it saves about 7 seconds because you're taking a more direct path. But basically, what's going to come up here is that you're going to have to jump up on some boxes and then jump over where the trigger happens. But the problem with jumping over is that there's an invisible wall where the jump scare happens. So there's a very precise trick that is very barely possible. That you have to jump on the
So
crates
basically, we
and then
added
jump on
an
the little
invisible
lock
wall
of the
here
crate and
because
jump
not
on
because of
another
this,
crate.
but because there's a way to
Which
like
was,
clip through over here
I
somehow.
I spent a lot of time
and
in
I
this room
saw
trying to find
someone
it.
do it once, and I'm like, okay, that could logically happen in like someone's
But
first
yeah, theater
playthrough.
has
So
the
I felt the
most,
need to
like,
patch it there.
movement
And that's
type
kind of the
tricks, I
reason why a
guess,
lot of
like
people
some
down
jumps and
patch the
stuff.
game.
A lot of
Is so they're
resets
playing
in the
that
game.
and they're easily
Yeah, here's
more
part two of Lloyd skip.
easily able to jump over like this segment
There's a few
here.
consistent setups. Mine isn't consistent at all.
And then
It's, horrible
also
and barely
like
works.
there's other
But,
stuff too
Yeah,
that
you have to stand on,
it's
like, a
just
certain
easier to
point of that
it's
box
easier to
where
speed run the
it's,
game on
like,
this
higher.
version basically. So
It's the
people
only
just
way it
play
works
the
is
non-updated
if you stand
version.
on like a certain like spot.
If you stand on the
basically.
buckle
Yeah.
specifically, that's all you have to do. And that took us, I think, 5 days to figure that out.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because it was really hard to find out. I spent hours jumping in that room,
But yeah,
and that's unrelated to window skip.
I'm just speeding right through theater right now.
Okay. While we speed through, just walking through here, I like to give a shout out to Stardart.
That is
and
correct,
Limitless.
Stardart, but,
Limitless is somebody who just
Also,
really
we
grinded the game.
increased movement speed slightly in the update. We increased jump height slightly in the update. We there are cutscenes at every button now, yes, but they're also significantly faster. That initial, like whenever you first scan the band in this version, normally takes forever, and that's significantly cut down.
He also couldn't be here 'cause it's 3 a.m. for him.
So there's a lot of things we did in
Both
the
wanted
new
that shout out
version
'cause
that
they're
also
both
speeds
keeping
it
the
up.
community alive and still doing
But I
things
would assume that it is
like the
overall
recent bounty
quicker
we have for,
to do
1.1.
this.
Yeah, we're doing a bounty right now that just got announced actually. So if you like money, you can check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Jetstream Junction right now.
Yeah, I think Jetstream Junction is just the most linear part of the game.
Yeah.
Because there's absolutely no skips until you get to the chase, and the skip in the chase we can't do in this category. So it's basically just running through corridors from the from here on out. And
If you've
this
seen, like, if you've seen Poppy Playtime, it's a lot like the Poppy Playtime chase.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like identical.
Cool.
That puzzle is always predetermined, so you don't have to do another puzzle.
Welcome,
Go find the numbers.
Magromancer.
And
welcome in.
Yeah, I mean, I could explain how random Ramble Skip is, even if we don't do it. Basically, in this chase, there's a bunch of netting where if you get to a very low FPS, you can clip through a specific part of netting because it's very buggy. And then when you're out of bounds, you can run almost to the end, and you have to spin and run off an edge at the precise
I've seen that.
angle.
That's crazy.
It is very hard to do.
This is a no spin, so like basically it's generally inbounds.
Though. That's why there's such a big gap in the leaderboards, because it saves like 2 minutes.
Yeah, because Rambly rambles on a lot.
Yeah.
I think most of the waiting in this run is Rambly.
Wait, what'd you say? The most annoying?
Yeah, Rambly rambles so much, I think. And we've skipped, I think, every part of Rambly rambling.
It does look weird whenever they have the lighting turned off,
yeah.
which is like a console
We've
thing.
skipped every part of Rambly rambling. For train skip, and display skip, and we have critter skip. He never rambles. It's perfect. It's a utopia.
Epic music.
Oh yeah, it's called barnstorming in the game. All caps, by the way. You have to specify that.
It is part of
We're almost already at the end of the game. I mean, like, there's not much left to do after this. To be honest.
Yeah, honestly, you got a pretty good time.
Yeah, like,
I didn't Lloyd. Yeah, no, there's nothing really wrong with this run. Yeah.
It's so weird seeing the old version of the game too, because this hallway looks so much better in the update.
But yeah, we get to watch Molly just almost get us, and then unfortunately she doesn't make it.
A lot of blood splatter. But yeah, Rambly just rambles on for a few minutes. And I'm very glad you can skip this because it's so long, especially in repeat playthroughs. And there's no other way to skip it other than spinning, which is incredibly difficult. And I have not even pulled up myself. And I've spent 40 hours on window clip, which is, I mean, we've got some time. I'll explain it. So window clip is a clip that we haven't exactly found. It's mostly theorized.
I love that they have so many names.
It is in the theater, and it's right when you do the pallet jump. You can actually get stuck on the box you have to jump onto. And what happens is that you can theoretically clip through the window if you gain enough speed while running in there.
It's kind of like the fence clip. Like the walls can be glitchy in this game.
Yeah. But it hasn't been exactly proven on camera, only word of mouth and possible theorizing. Because the window is a bit glitchy sometimes, and I have gotten a lot of speed, but I have
Speedrunner tech names are wild. They are. They are.
And it's just become a meme.
Well, it's cool that this got on Games Done Quick. That's pretty cool.
On it. And that was
guess
like
they're doing like horror games for Halloween.
So that was. I had a lot of college classes at the time, so that was not. That was not a smart idea.
So this is the last, like right after here is the last split. Rambly wants us to help him bring the park back to what it used to be, right? Like that's the lore.
Yep.
He wants us to like.
At this point, Rambly is being truthful to us, and he's just telling us that he wants the park to be how it was. So, and we're gonna see a preview of Chapter 2 in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We see Finley.
So I'll tell you when the time ends. Right when it fades to black is when the timer ends. Yeah, that's pretty much Indigo Park Chapter 1. It's a pretty clean run.
I love Indigo Park.
You can learn it very easily. The game itself is very short. I recommend it to anyone, any new
it's free too.
Speedrunners. It's pretty easy just to pull off. And time ends now.
GG.
GG. That was a clean run. I'll take it.
That was a clean run. But
I'm just
was
happy
that 13:15?
It was 12:53 on in-game time.
Oh, okay.
So sub 13 is cool.
Sub 13, okay.
But yeah, we got a nice little song here.
Yeah, the rambly review.
End off this sweet game. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Ouija, who actually made me want to start speedrunning this game. I watched him play it. And
That's sick.
It just looked really
This
cool.
is neat. This is
He
cool.
found a lot of the strats
Games Done
too.
Quick is like kind of a big
He found a lot of the
speedrunning
strats.
thing.
Shout
So
out to
it's
him.
it's cool. It's cool that we
yeah,
got
the whole
on there.
Community basically.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Congrats to
Shout out to
Prawley,
about this.
Addison,
Yeah, the
and
community's really cool. So
Church and Sarge
the
for being
Discord
involved
is
with this.
on the
That's
speedrun
cool.
page. You can join it, and yeah, we'll help you learn the game. Is there anything else you want to say to end it
No,
off?
I don't, nothing else. I don't to thank Unique for making this game. I'm pretty sure he is in the chat.
Oh, he is right now?
Yeah,
I
he
am.
was watching the run.
Cool. That's awesome. But yeah, thank you, GDQ. And
Good run,
everyone
guys.
for having us on. I appreciate it.
That website is fake.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you for being on for showcasing the
IndigoParkPlush.com
game.
is an illegal
But,
company
this is
that
a
claims
great
to be
game.
us.
Absolutely fantastic. I'm so
and
happy
we
that y'all were
probably
able
will
to
be taking
showcase it,
legal
show off,
action.
the glitch category, you know.
Because that website's fucked. Because so many people
This
think
is
it's real because they
free, so
claim it's real.
everybody, you're interested in this, go check it out on Steam. And yeah, fantastic
Hype for
game.
Chapter 2.
I'm incredibly hyped for Chapter 2. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
With that said, we've got more spooky games coming up for you. We are going to take a quick break. We'll be back with Still Wakes the Deep. We'll see you in just a few minutes, everybody.
Wonderful. Okay, cool. That was neat. Okay. Sorry to everyone that that was here when we were talking about Poppy Playtime, but Games Done Quick just did a speed run of my own game, so I just wanted to watch it. Sorry, I got distracted. What were we talking about? Baba Chops is like the first nightmare critter, and the vibes I get again are that like they're going for that like mid to late teenager kind of like gross out kind of like, I don't know, trying to be like more mature than the smiling critters. A lot of like the descriptions about these are that they're evil or ugly or whatever. To me, I was a little bit concerned that like these were going to be the main thing for the new chapter. So like smiling critters were like the main thing for chapter 3. You had Catnap, you had Dog Day, you had the little critters running around. Like that was the main thing for chapter 3. Now, for the nightmare critters, it seems that they're not necessarily the main thing, and I'll get into that, but I kind of want to go through all these. I think Baba Chops is fine. I think it's a fine character. I think Baba will probably end up being like the main nightmare critter we run into. Icky Licky, I'm kind of a hater of. I don't know. The name, why that name? Again, they're going for like the gross out kind of thing, but I'm like, Icky Licky, really? I'm like, ugh, that just doesn't sound good. It sounds bad. It sounds like I shouldn't be saying it. But I do like that it's like a poison dart frog. That's pretty cool. I think that's tight. There's Raby Baby, who's a bat. I like the design of Raby Baby. I think it's cool. Again, not a name that I really love to say. Like when I say Dog Day, I'm like, that's fire. Like Hoppy Hopscotch. Like it's still a little cringe to say it. But when I say like Icky Licky or Raby Baby, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, new nightmare critters. I like them all. Alistair Gator. I'm like, whatever. It's the thing is they all kind of look like the smiling critters, and I get why. Like again, like I get that they're all supposed to be like, oh, this is like the more mature kind of like evil version of the successful line they did. But I'm kind of just like, I don't know. They were releasing these and I'm like, I hope we have new character designs. And we do, and I'll get into that in a minute. So I feel really good about that. Simon Smoke, I fuck with dragons. Dragon design is cool. I don't like, I need to look at the other, let me look at the smiling critters. Hold on. Do the smiling critters have like full on noses? Do any of the smiling critters have like noses? Let me see their, I think these were, okay, ignore the, whatever this Reddit post is, but this has their original renders all on one screen, so I'm gonna look at it like this. Okay, the only one that I'm like, I don't really like on this is Bubba Bubbaphant. I know they needed a trunk, but I don't really like that. These guys, like half of them have like, that's like a whole ass. I know they're trying to make it like, oh, this is a snout with, but still keeping it flat to keep it into the thing. Yeah, it's gross. Can you type it so I can show my bank so I can get refunded and get a you can just claim that it's unofficial. I unfortunately don't really know how I would get what I'm asking for you, but yeah, unfortunately, it's just a case where people get scammed by that website a lot. Unfortunately, it is not a real. If you guys didn't know, there's a fake Indigo Park website. Like if you look up like Indigo Park plush, totally fake and also very illegal because they're selling knockoff merchandise. They're selling fan art that they've stolen. And they also claim we are officially licensed, which is just totally wrong. So I'm probably going to have one of our lawyers just like go crazy on them. And I'm open to suing just because like claiming that it's official is crazy. That is so illegal. And there are so many people that I get DMs every day. My son loved the Rambly plush and it's like a knockoff plush. IndigoPark.shop is the only official one. This one's real. It's run by Culturefly, which if you guys like Poppy Playtime, that's the same people that run the Poppy Playtime website. But they also work with like Avatar, Nickelodeon. This is like a big company we're working with. And like I went to like their headquarters in New York. They flew me out. I took like a day trip to New York. That's why I was in New York, by the way. I don't know if I've ever said that. Hold on. I don't know if I've ever said that. Where's that picture of me in Times Square? There's a picture of me in Times Square. Where is it? I can't find it. This is heartbreaking. I'm gonna scroll through my Twitter because I'm sure I can find it. It was that before Disney? Yeah. I went to New York. They flew me out there, and I like went to their headquarters, and I don't know, it was cool. I got to see like all the stuff they work on, and it's cool. So now they basically run the merch site for us. Basically all we do is just give them the thumbs up and we give them like art that we've already made for the game. A couple times we've had our artist make dedicated t-shirts. So like the limited edition shirt was commissioned strictly for the shirt. But overall, like the team isn't working on the merchandise. It's entirely Culturefly just making their own stuff, which is really cool. But I got to go to New York, which is tight. But yeah, this is the official store, and it's the same people that run the Poppy Playtime store as well. Same people that make all of the Poppy Playtime main merch and like run this website. If you look, like the website layout's kind of similar. Ours is a bit generic right now because there's just not much merchandise up, but we're actively adding more merchandise to put up. W tax write-off for them. I don't get any tax write-off on that because they paid for the entire trip. they treated me, bro. They flew me out. They paid for my hotel, and they like went to like dinner with me. Culturefly is goated. They like bought me a nice dinner. It was wonderful. But they work closely with mobs, so like the merchandise is always really good for Poppy Playtime as well. Anyway, there's Alistair Gator. Fine. I don't like the human noses. I fuck with Poe heavy. You know how I feel. I got a thing for bird characters. I think bird characters are so sick. I love bird characters, dude. Martlet, whatever her name was, from Undertale Yellow. We got Molly, we got Opila. Like, I love bird characters. They're so cool. They're so neat. I love bird characters. I think they're awesome. So the Poe, obviously a reference to like Edgar Allan Poe. This one's my favorite. I think Poe's my favorite. There's Tuli, which is like a rat character. That's cool. And I fuck with Maggie Mako. Maggie Mako is cool. So there are some like really sick designs here. And I'm excited to see how they handle them. In particular, like overall, I've been kind of like, the Smiling Critters are better. I think Smiling Critters clear these guys. But they had Amber, who is an artist I know, that does a lot of stuff for Poppy, make this Halloween piece for Mob. And I'm like, wait, I'm sold. Wait, I love them all now. This is such a fire piece of art. Like, look at Poe back there, like going away with his little bucket. Maggie's in like a clown costume. Simon's like looking down, and like Crafty's like, bro, what the heck? You know, it's awesome. I'm like, wait a minute, I love them. I take it all back. These guys are like, the second I see them in context, I'm like, wait a minute. No, I love them. Wait, I love them so much. They're so great. But we got to talk about this guy as well. So they put that video up, and then of course they've been doing the ARG stuff. I guess there's some like new character with like a piano mouth or something as well. But they just recently put out this trailer, which is the Chapter 4 trailer, Yarnaby. We've known the name Yarnaby for a while because it's another one of those that were like put into the trademark system, so people were aware of it, but nobody really knew what that meant. There's also characters like Doughy the Dough Man or something. I don't know if that one will get used, but maybe. Yeah, I think it was registered at the same time as Yarnaby. But I like this trailer a lot. I guess this is all pre-rendered. The animator that made this like posted about it on Twitter or whatever, so it's cool. But so yeah, you see the gas coming through. If the environments look like this, I'm not really a hater. You know, like maybe a little empty, but this feels like a continuation of Chapter 3, which is cool. I think this is neat. So we're like going into the caves. So now we're like deep underground the facility. And the catnap gas that we were redirecting last chapter is getting redirected. This looks like it's the same area as the initial trailer. They keep showing this. I don't know exactly what this like pattern means, but it seems to be significant. So I'm assuming we'll find out soon. It looks like maybe that was like Baba Chops running across here. Hold on. Something like scurried. Yeah, maybe Baba Chops. I'm not sure. It's intentionally very dark. Lot of pipes showing the red gas being redirected. So I guess my concern here is that this chapter seems like it might be reusing a lot of what Chapter 3 did, which is fine. The whole mechanic of like, oh, the gas is like a thing that you have to put the mask on, or you can hallucinate, and now we can do crazy stuff, which I think is really creative. I don't know if I love the fact that it's coming back right after, because it kind of feels like we're doing the same thing again. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? I at the same time though, like the sequence when you're like walking around the orphanage, you see like Huggy come out of the TV. That's one of my favorite parts of Chapter 3, and that's only possible because the red gas was there and you didn't have the mask, and the gas was making you hallucinate and basically like dream all of that. I mean, again, like it could be a really cool opportunity to get some crazy stuff here in the future. But that, ouchies. Is that a catnap? Ew. I don't like how it crushes. That might be like a kickin'. I can't tell. The color is hard to tell whenever it's like in the shadow like that. So that looks like our Yarnaby. And again, they keep coming back to this symbol. I'm not sure what this means, but I'm sure we'll find out. What is that on top? Is that a smiling critter? I can't tell. Is that maybe a Poe? That kind of looks like it'd be a Poe. The eye is crazy. I don't really know what that's supposed to represent. Hi, buddy. I actually fuck with that so heavy. I actually fuck with that so heavy. I actually love this character. It's like a yarn lion thing. It's so cool looking, and it's so goofy, and then it's got... Ah, that's so sick. Ah, that's gonna be so fun in game. Oh, that jump scare is gonna be so much fun. Ah, I love it. I love it. That's actually gonna be so much fun. So yeah, I guess the conclusion with the Poppy Playtime stuff is that I'm like hesitant on it just because of the release date and because I know that like a handful of people did leave Mob, but at the same time, like I'm also very excited because end of the day, like I loved Poppy from chapter 1. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Yeah. Sorry for being a pain, but do you guys sell plushies? So we sold plushies through Makeship and U2s. Those campaigns are now expired. They were limited run things just because we don't have the money for it. We may or may not be working on plushes that will go up on the main website within the next couple of years, like in the next year or so. But they're not active right now, which it kind of sucks because the only way right now to actually get an Indigo Park plush is to buy a fake knockoff one. So it's hard for me to be mad at people who buy knockoff ones, because if you want one, you want one, right? But it's kind of out of my control right now because product development takes time, and we're doing our best to be hands off with it so that we can focus on making Chapter 2 a better game. So I don't know. There's stuff in the pipeline, but unfortunately right now there's no way to get an official one, at least for a while. But keep an eye on the website because it may be, you know. But yeah, overall, again, like, I think Poppy is always going to be something that I think even with a bit of a team switch, I think it's going to be something sick once it actually comes out. But I don't know. I'm very optimistic. I'm very optimistic about this type of stuff, so I hope it turns out good. We'll see, though. We'll see. I think out of all the chapters, I think every time a chapter's come out, I've been, like, full on, like, this is going to be fire, and it's going to be better than the last. But this one, I'm like, I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm excited to see gameplay. That's where I care, because everything that we've had so far has been all pre-rendered, which is totally fine, and that's totally how game development goes. It just feels crazy that now, like, we're 2 months away from this coming out. Like, I'm a little, I'm not super worried, but I'm hesitant to be like, oh, this is gonna be amazing, you know. So we'll see. I think Mob at this point is such a big company. They just have so many assets and resources that I don't think it's gonna fail. They're not gonna put out something that's bad. And so far, like, every trailer that comes out and every piece of art that comes out, I love the new characters more and more. I'm just excited to see, like, the actual gameplay environments and stuff. So, I think that is everything I had in terms of upcoming indie horror. The only other thing I was going to talk about is, like, FNAF. They have Secret of the Mimic coming up, I think, I'd assume this next year. I got to play that at PAX. If you guys haven't seen my PAX video where I, like, wore a Rambly backpack and took him around, I went and got to play the game before anyone else. Like, and still, there's no gameplay from, like, what I've seen that's been leaked to where you can actually see the gameplay. So I feel kind of honored that I got to play part of it. But yeah, no, that's kind of the state of indie horror right now. I think there's a lot of new games coming up. I'm excited about it. That's cool. All right, there's my recorded video, guys. Check out. Yeah, I've already seen the new Universal Monster animatronics. I'm excited. Unfortunately, it seems that, like, opening day tickets are exclusive to, like, pass holders. I'm gonna sneeze. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to, like, go on opening day to whatchamacallit? What's the name of the park? God damn it. Universal new park. Why am I forgetting the name of it? Epic Universe. Epic Universe, but it does look sick. It does look sick. I will hopefully be able to go in the next like few years and hopefully get, you know, some reference, and because I think a lot of the new stuff they're doing is sick. I can pull it up. Epic Universe Monsters Animatronics. We can look at some of these. Yes, this is good. Hopefully I don't get like copyright strike, but there's a new ride, I guess, called Monsters Unchained. There's a whole area of the park that's only like Universal monsters. It's called Dark Universe. So there's rides that are just about like classic monsters. So it's pretty sick. So Monsters Unchained.
We will finish what my great-grandfather started.
Seems interesting.
Monsters Unchained has the most technologically advanced animated figures that have ever been built in the attraction.
These are monsters for the next generation of fans. We wanted to make sure that we kept everything that was familiar, kept everything that was the essence of these monsters. But we wanted to take them to another level. These monsters are scary.
These animated figures are moving faster than any figures we have built, and we have so many of them. We have 14 animated figures across this ride floor.
And they are visceral, they are powerful, they are intense, and from a technical standpoint, they exceed beyond everyone's wildest expectations for what an animated figure can do.
Pretty sick. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it opens in May. So we got a while out, but like they've got that. They've got the Islands of Berk, or Isles of Berk, I guess, which is like the How to Train Your Dragon area. So that'll be pretty sick. So it's Celestial Park, Dark Universe. There's a new Harry Potter section called Ministry of Magic. Then Florida is getting their Super Nintendo World. Japan and California have had Super Nintendo World for a while, but I think this one's the first one to have the Donkey Kong ride, which would be sick. How to Train Your Dragon's gonna be sick. There was like a test that I guess was real. How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk Dragon test. There's like drones that they have that are dressed up to look like dragons.
That's a dragon. There's a dragon drone. There's a flying dragon outside.
I guess this is... I don't know if it's been confirmed anywhere, but I guess this was right above where Epic Universe is going to be. And I guess this is like a test for like what the How to Train Your Dragon area is going to have. And it's just a giant ass dragon drone in the air. Like, what the fuck? That's so sick. That is so fire. If this is real, if this footage is real, and that's what it's actually gonna look like, that's crazy. Glow Strike, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. That's insane. If so, isn't doesn't that look insane? It's hard to see from a distance, but like, dude, in person, that's gonna be so fucking sick. I want to go to Epic Universe so bad, dude. I really do. I'm very excited for its release. I'm like so genuinely excited. When I was there, they had like a model of like everything in the new park, and it like you got to like look over and see like their planning model, and it just looks so fire. Like, these are obviously 3D renders, but like it's gonna be so sick. It's gonna be so fire, dude. This is a fucking stacked park, because you have How to Train Your Dragon right next to Mario, right next to, like, I mean, Harry Potter's whatever. It's definitely their most profitable. And then this is technically the first time, at least in America, we're getting like a villain type area. Like, surely after they like started hyping this up, Disney was like, oh, at Magic Kingdom, we're gonna add a villain land where there's like an area dedicated to the villains. But like, this is the first time that like we were getting that. Where's this being built? This is in Florida. at the universe. So there's currently 2 Universal parks that are basically connected in Florida right now. It's Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. And now also being connected to that, I think it's being connected, is Universal Epic Universe, which has all of that stuff, which is insane. It's actually wild. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Yeah, I think the Donkey Kong track is like, so the what's propelling you, from my understanding. Let me see if I can find it. Donkey Kong track ride. They had a patent. Let me see if there's a picture. Yeah, this will work well. This will show you. So this was patented like a long time ago. And this is like the visualization. So like the idea is that the idea is that the track is like under the real track is the idea. So like you're being controlled and moved around by this down here, which would then allow you, there's another screenshot here, which would then allow you to do stuff like this, where if you look, like the track is going to look like it's broken, or it's going to look like there's a gap in the track, but the real track continues. So what it makes it feel like is that you've completely left your track, which is a fake track, and it's like making you jump, which is such a cool idea. They have full control of where you go down here. So then the fake track up top, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do with it. There doesn't have to be a track here. This track isn't supporting anything. The only track that matters is down here. And that is such a sick idea. It's such a cool idea, dude. It's so fire. It's so fire. So yeah, this apparently is going to be used for the Donkey Kong ride. Because like in Donkey Kong Country and stuff, you had like the track segments where you have to like jump and stuff. Pretty fucking cool. Indigo Park roller coaster win. That would be sick, but we'd have to be a much bigger... We basically have to be bigger than Five Nights at Freddy's for that to happen. Because Five Nights at Freddy's, at least right now, has not gotten a physical thing besides like what they do at PAX. What they do at PAX is like demos, and there's like some animatronics, and that's the only official like full-on Five Nights at Freddy's thing we've ever gotten. That being said, I've had people ask, like, if you ever did something in real life with Indigo Park, like, what would you want it to be? And what I would want, I wouldn't want a theme park. I wouldn't want a real location. I don't even think I'd want a ride. What I would want is for 1 year at Halloween Horror Nights, for there to be like an Indigo Park walkthrough. So like they convert like one section of the park, of the Universal Park, to be like Indigo Park themed. And you go through and like Rambly will like talk to the guest, and like there's like versions of the monsters from the games that jump out at you. That's all I want. That is like the dream goal. If we ever got to that point, I would be freaking out. I would be freaking the fuck out. That would be like the ultimate goal. But yeah, I don't know. I think they meant in game. What do you mean in game? Like a roller coaster in game? You'll get a roller coaster in game. There, it's a theme park. There will be roller coasters in the future. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't mention Glitched Out because I've talked about it quite a bit. I also didn't mention, Terrible Lizards. But, you know. Rambly walk around suit. I don't want to confirm nor deny anything, but there may be not a Rambly walk around suit, but in real life, there may be some Indigo props that are being created, not to be sold, but to be taken to events and like maybe like sit down in like the background of my stream and stuff. there may or may not be some stuff coming together. With some friends that I've made along the way. So that's cool. Anyway, with that note, chat, I mean, like, I've gone through all the indie horror stuff I'm going to go through. We just yapped about theme parks for a while. I think I might wrap up stream. I saw someone mention Mr. Pompey's Extravagant quiz. I saw someone mention that on Twitter. It kind of just looks like a furry game. But who knows? Let's see the trailer. Let's watch the trailer. I don't think I'll play it tonight, but
do you hate learning boring things in school? Or perhaps you're looking to increase your IQ in a multitude of topics. Well, look no further. Light Thoughts presents their latest game, My Game. Hello, children. I'm Mr. Pompy, and welcome to my extravagant quiz. Me and my good friends, Patrick and Pom-Pom, will test your knowledge in this extravagant quiz. Solve amazing puzzles. Earn the lost golden items. And most importantly, test your smarts. Let's have fun. Just the two of us. It's Pompy's Extravagant Quiz. Buy now or win one in your many store-bought cereal boxes. We can't wait to play with you.
I wonder how long it is. If it's under an hour, I'll play it right now. Let me see if there's any playthrough. Mr. Pompey's Extravagant Quiz. Is there like a full playthrough? Yeah, it seems to be like a 20-minute game. Looks like it's pretty new and it hasn't gotten much traction yet. You guys want to give it a shot? Sure, it's a quick game. Let's give it a shot. Sure. Why not? It gives me vibes of like Baldi's Basics with a bit of like early like furry art almost, if that makes sense. I see the Dog Day plush back there. Yeah. Culturefly gave that to me when we were working on some stuff for Indigo Park. I've also got a Boxy Boo, but you can't really see it. All my plushes, I was gonna get rid of the shelf, so I like started taking all the plushes off, and then I didn't get rid of the shelf, so I just kind of slapped them back on there. I need to organize the plushes, but I've got a Dog Day. I think I've got a Huggy somewhere. I've got a Boxy Boo. I work with Culturefly on the Indigo Park store, so I got they just sent me like a shit ton of stuff from Poppy Playtime, but I also bought the smiling critters, like the scented ones, so that's cool. I'm partnered with Mob, so I saw them and I was like, oh yeah, I got you. I've seen your streams, Tibbers. I haven't been like super active in them, but I really like Amber's art, so I've kind of found you through Amber, so I'm very aware of your streams. I've seen a lot of your stuff on Twitter. Hey, I may have made Indigo Park, but I'm like one of the biggest Poppy fans ever. Like, I'm like really into Poppy Playtime, so I'm pretty active in like the community. I have seen your Indigo Park song. Admittedly, there's too many Indigo Park songs for me to feel like, whatchamacallit, to like really acknowledge all of them all the time. But I'll pull it up right now. I feel like I definitely saw it. I swear you made a song. Did you not make a song? Oh, you called me out. Did you make a song? I can't even find it. I swear I've heard you make a song. Or I saw it somewhere.
Derek Strong.
There you are. Yeah. You have the Derek Strong, and then you use Tibbers with an S. I knew you had a song because I had listened to it. I couldn't remember if I commented on it, though. I unfortunately don't like respond to every single Indigo Park thing. But we did. The Indigo Park team like tries to look at all the fan content. We have a channel in the Discord that's just like fan art appreciation. So we'll like listen to songs, we'll like look at fan art. I'm gonna skip forward a bit because I have listened to this, but yeah, I mean, like, I wish I could spotlight a lot of these songs. I thought about doing a video that just goes over songs, but so many creators throw their songs in the content ID, and then I can't, like, stream them or do a video, so I'm always hesitant. But yeah, I mean, like, good song. Like, I don't interact with all of them, but, you know. Yeah, my bot is down for some reason right now. But I'm definitely aware of who you are, Tibbers. I've lurked in some of your streams. Again, like, I'm a big Poppy guy, so I know you more through that and like the stuff that you've done with Poppy, and like I know Amber. I can't say I'm like super like good friends with Amber, but like we've talked back and forth about stuff and all that. But I do love anything Poppy Playtime. So you're kind of like one of the creators who are at the forefront with it right now, especially with like all the changes going on at Mob. So it kind of puts you out there. So you're there. All right, let's go and check out Mr. Pompy's Extravagant Quiz. Someone in chat told me to check it out. I guess we can take a look. I don't know if I'll make it into a video or not, but we can look at this. Hello, Mason. Okay, great. It already scraped my name from my computer. You're now playing Mr. Pompy's Extravagant Quiz. Before you begin your adventure, I want to warn you of anything you might experience throughout the game. Flashing lights that as of now cannot be disabled, so I advise if you're sensitive or prone to epileptic seizures, do not play this game. It does contain loud and sudden sounds. However, if you do not have any audio sensitive issues, it's best to play this game with headphones for a better experience. While vague, the game covers strong topics some might find upsetting. The pictures and blood.
Hi
gore.
Mason,
Okay.
you're cool. Happy Halloween. Wanbley.
Thank you so much for the resub, Azrael. I never know if I'm saying your name right, so I apologize. Due to the aspect ratio of this game, the game on recording software will look weird when switching window modes. Record your entire screen if you wish to lower this issue. Okay, so we're gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have this on my desktop, and we're just gonna play it like this. That's all for this segment. The screen will show up again if you choose to accept the terms. Light Thoughts is not responsible for any hurt of the, yeah, accepted terms. Have a good day, Mason. Okay. Is that the note? Okay, play. Discover the light within your mind. I wish it was bigger. I'm on a 4K monitor, and I think they probably planned it to be like a 1080p kind of game.
Welcome to Mr. Poppy's Extravagant Quiz, the only quiz to outbeat your brain.
Oh, it's very laggy. I bet that's intentional. About the characters. Well, I'll wait to meet them. How about that? Saves, options. Is there an options for like window size? Okay, well, yeah, the aspect ratio is strange, but hopefully this makes it bigger. Okay. These resolutions are strange. What about FPS? Can I go up in FPS? Okay, we'll play it there. I think I'm cutting off a little bit of the bottom. Okay, max is 30. Video penalty. Allows for the penalty to open up old YouTube videos in your default browser. No, I don't want that. What are we getting into? What is this game gonna be? Okay, I'm a little nervous. Okay. Please select a save file. Sarah. probably should have started a new game.
Well, these golden acorns belong to my ancestors. Wonder how they got all scattered around.
Maybe I should start a new game. Can I?
Hello, Sarah. Do you think you can help me collect some things? I'm looking for the lost golden light bulbs. Right next to me are 3 topics. These topics are where we can find the golden light bulbs. But to get to them, we must prove our smarts by answering a quiz each topic. We can check out the first topic right now.
Okay. First topic. This game is very cute.
All right, welcome to the first topic. We'll start off easy here. There will be only 1 round of 10 questions. Get a 90% or higher to earn a golden light bulb. Oh, whoops. Looks like we can't access the quiz either. But don't worry, you just need to get a topic key from one of my friends to proceed. Let's go!
I'm a little lost, but okay.
Howdy there, player. Well, if you're here to buy something, you might have to wait a while. You see, my register finally bit the dust, and I can't get this darn drawer open. Oh, wait! You're actually here to help get it open? Well, B. Just click on the register to get started, and I'll explain everything you need to do. It's pretty simple, really. A sequence of objects will appear on the terminal. All you have to do is press the corresponding number to the number of objects shown.
Okay.
You're going to have to do this like 10 times while on 2 lives.
Okay.
Which then the register will restart your progress.
So it's a counting game.
Got that?
Yep. How many is that? 4. Does it matter? 5. Alright, okay. 2. 2.
Whoa!
1.
You're almost
3,
there.
1. 4. 5. Did I get it? I didn't know if it mattered what the coins.
Great job! Oh, and thank you. Seems like you got it working again.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost as to what's going on. I don't know if maybe I was supposed to start a new game.
Reward, I'll give you this topic key. It'll help you get into the first topic, minus my own.
Wow, topic key.
You've got a topic key.
Oh. Okay. AOI voicer? Oh, awesome. Let's go here. I'm a little lost. Oh, now we're just in a quiz? Okay. Where in the human body would you find... I have no clue. The brain. Which dial tells you have faster going? Speedometer. What is the smallest particle in the universe? The atom. The neutrino. The quark. I don't know. How do plants receive their water and nutrients from the soil? Roots. What is nyctophobia? Fear of the dark. I don't know. I don't know what the... Is it Pacific? I don't remember. I don't know. Let's retry. Let's retry. Which of these countries is the furthest north? I actually have no clue. Oh, I just accidentally double-clicked something. How many minutes are in a full week? Shit, I don't know. Okay. Strongest human muscle located? The jaw. That's fear the dark. Oh, that is just a blank question. I don't... How are you going to give me a blank question? Penalties, some of the questions will be hidden. American cheese is not American. I believe that. This one's bigger. Okay. Who designed? I don't know. Which city was it built? What? Why are you honking at me, bro? Okay. This is difficult. I don't know a lot of these questions. I'm not good at trivia. Okay. If you're from Finland, you're known as Finnish? Okay. I don't remember what you're... Oh, shit. Okay, it's like double clicking for me. What's something that has teeth but cannot chew? A comb. What year did the first person walk on the moon? I actually have no clue. A Mr. Pompy surprise. I don't like trivia. How many time zones are there in Russia? 12, 6, 20, 11. I'm Finnish. Okay. Cool. Yeah, no, I like that there's harder questions just on stream. This is annoying. I have no clue how far... Okay. You're Finnish. Smallest part in the humor. Jaw. How many... Uranus doesn't have any, right? No, 2, 5, 13, I guess. Shit. Which fruit is most popular consumed? Apple? I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue what the answers to these are. I am so lost. I have... Norway. Your design. I don't remember. DNA stands for, yeah, that. I remember that. Because deoxys. I have no clue how many tablespoons are in a cup, bro. Shakespeare's shortest play. Comedy of Errors. Hottest planet in the solar system. Sun isn't a planet. Venus is far. Mercury. Nope. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Guess I was wrong. You have items? Well, they gotta tell me that. I don't know how to access the items. I guess there's an item. Removes 2 incorrect answers. We're just gonna brute force it. One moon on Earth. Titanic was built in Belfast. Roots. Fear of the Dark. The Sahara. Okay. We're just gonna brute force it. I don't even know what I clicked. You're Finnish. Roots. Scientific name of the rose plant. Swedish word for Swedish? I have no clue. Okay, that apparently. Some date. Okay. Yeah. Finnish. Yep. How many stars? 50. I knew that one. God bless America, dude. God bless America. Largest desert? I actually don't know. Is Antarctica considered a desert? It is, because it's dry. Good point. What is something that has teeth but cannot chew? Comb. 69. National fruit of India? I have no clue. Mango. What is the chemical symbol for mercury? I don't remember. I don't remember. Did I win?
Let's see how you did.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're getting there. But let's try again anyways.
Wait, do I have to get an A? No. No. No, I pass. What country does sushi originate from Japan? I guess I didn't know that. Rarest blood type is O, right? O plus? I swear it was O. AB negative, I guess. Wow, okay. Antarctica. What country invented ice cream? I have no clue. Russia. China. China. How long do elephant pregnancies last? Jesus, I don't know. A while, probably. Largest river in the UK? Who cares?
Let's see how you did. Oof. Looks like you didn't do so great. Let's try that again. Shall we?
No! I hate this game already. Please. I'm bad at trivia. Times, I don't remember. 11. Okay. How many moons? 1. It was built in Belfast. I don't remember how many teaspoons. Let's just do this. Make it a 50-50 on me. There we go. Rarest blood type. That was AB negative. I don't remember this one. Hottest planet. That was Venus. Awesome. First person walk on Venus. Then, how many stars are there on the flag of China? I don't know. 5. This was that one. Okay.
Let's see how you did.
Okay, that one's fine, right? That one was fine. Surely, right? Surely that was fine.
Awesome! That's a good grade. Let's continue while we're ahead.
Okay. Awesome. Let me dip.
Oh, well, there ain't no need to dwell on that now. Thank you, though. One last time.
What? Oh, give me more trivia.
Great job on completing
He,
the
like,
first
glitched
topic.
out.
And it seems like the second one is opened up just for us. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and click on it.
Oh, he was glitching.
Cool progress we're making. This is the second topic. Things will get a little tricky from here. There will now be 2 rounds, 10 questions each.
Okay.
But it does seem like this quiz is locked too. But not to fear, for we just need to see another one of our friends for another topic key. Let's get going.
Oh.
So now, let's go to Patrick's library.
Well, good evening, player. Welcome to the library. But
Hello.
unfortunately, I'll be closing up soon. Or at least I would if I wasn't having trouble with something. You see, before I close everything for the night, I make sure to have everything organized to be ready for the next morning.
Okay. Would you like help?
Oh, actually, you can help with this one. Just click on the pile of books to get started and I'll explain how. So this should be pretty. Charles Darwin. He has a fantastic
Oh, I
beard
don't
and
know what
studied
these people look like.
Isaac
There we go.
Newton. He has long hair and is Albert Einstein. Nicola. All right, that's round 1. On to round 2.
There we go. I'm the goat.
James Joyce. He wears
I
a
have
hat
no
and is
clue.
most famous for
Okay,
writing
where's the hat?
T.S. Eliot. He's just your average guy.
Probably this guy.
William Shakespeare. Edgar. Great. That's
Okay.
round 2. Now for the final.
Oh. Horror. Spooky. Stop it. It hurts. Okay. Don't get out once you've... Okay. I have no clue what's going on. This looks a little scary. It's always dark in there, isn't it? We could make it better. We can add pretty lights. Or perhaps your favorite toys. Whatever you think may help. Whatever you can do to make yourself feel protected. To keep you away from that monster. I can give it all only if you join me. Think on it. I don't think Mr. Pompy is good. I think Mr. Pompy is bad. I think Mr. Pompy is evil.
Excellent job.
What the
You
hell
were
was
able to
that?
organize everything.
That
and
was a
right on
scary
time,
looking
too.
thing.
It's about time I close the library for today.
This is free on Steam, guys. You should totally play it. Go support small
But
devs.
before you take your leave, I shall reward you with this topic key. It will help you get into a second topic minus my own.
You've got a topic key.
Yay. Bye. Goodbye, Patrick. Have a nice day. I don't remember. When did women get the right to vote? When was... I should know this. It was... 1920. That feels weird that it was only in 1920, because you think of the Roaring 20s. You'd think it'd be before that. Women really had it bad. 16 President was Abraham Lincoln. I didn't even mean to cross that out. My bad. How many rings does Saturn have? 7, right? Yeah. Longest river, the Nile. I don't know how Nurse Edith Cavell died. Executed. Chemical equation was H2O. How many teeth does... Okay, that's like some math. 32, I guess. Largest moon on Saturn is Titan. Are you comfortable? Yes. Yes. Yes, I am. What was the first state? I actually don't know. Delaware? That was right. How many strings does a standard guitar have? 6-string guitar.
Let's see how you did.
Let's see how I did. Probably not very well.
Awesome! That's a good grade. Let's continue while we're ahead.
We'll take that. We'll take that. I knew a lot of those. That was good. My brain was moving. True or false? I bet true. There's trace amounts of gold. 3 strikes in a row in bowling is called an eagle. Is it? It's turkey. Shit, no, that's... Sure, true. False, I guess. Which country has the widest population? Is it China or India? Or Russia? No, Russia's the biggest geographically. It's China. I think they're coming up on each other. Tallest building's Burj Khalifa. What? Wait. Tallest building in the world? I swear it's the Burj Khalifa. Tallest building in the world is Burj Khalifa in Dubai. What? It said that was wrong. The quiz was wrong there. The tallest building in the world is the Burj Khalifa. Am I crazy? It's the other one? No, it's the Burj Khalifa. Tallest building in the world. I swear it's the Burj Khalifa. Everywhere I'm looking, it says the tallest building is Burj Khalifa. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what AOS is, but it doesn't feel like as seen on screen. Okay, I guess I'm wrong. True or false? False. Which country has the highest population? That one is China. We know that now. Deadliest disease? Plague, I guess. Mr. Pompy loves me, yes. He doesn't wish to free me. Or I guess he wishes to free me. Only in your care. Okay. What is the human body's largest organ? The skin. How many muscles are in the human body? I actually don't know. 600? Some of the first 1,000 odd numbers. Jesus, I don't know. Okay.
Let's see how you did.
As of 2002, though? Does this game take place in 2002? It should be modern. Because it has access to my computer, so it should be live. It should be... Actually, how many... It should have been COVID, right? Isn't COVID more? Oh, it closed my game. That's scary. How many deaths COVID? How many deaths bubonic plague? No, the plague killed more. Yeah, because it lasted significantly longer. I was thinking COVID was like up there with it. Because I thought I remember seeing like a stat like COVID might overtake the bubonic plague or something. I don't know. Interesting, though. Death is the biggest cause of death. Cool desktop background. That is a piece by Brock. I always say his name wrong.
Welcome
Brock
to Mr.
Hoffer,
Poppy's
I believe.
Extravagant quiz.
Yeah, Brock Hoffer, who, if you guys know what, if you guys play Counter-Strike, the Hyper Beast skin, he drew that. So it's like the same thing. And also my PC case is also Hyper Beast themed, because I like the Hyper Beast look. Okay, chill, Mr. Pompy. Sarah, you can come back now. Wonderful. missing.
Don't be scared.
Okay.
I wouldn't trust what he says. That's just me.
Third quiz time. Time for the third quiz. Fun fact, you are wonderful. Oh, I have the key by default. I have questions of my own, so don't let time run out. I don't think you'll ever recover. What are you talking about? Are you having fun? Yes. Excited to see what I have for you? Yes. What do you think death feels like? Not pleasant. Oh. What's Patrick's favorite hobby? Reading books. Are you having fun? Yes. Are you excited to see what you have? Yes. What do you think death feels like? Oh, did my time run out? Okay. What is it like out here? Manageable. Yes. So this is what I have for you. Yes. Do you think death feels like? Can't know for sure. You think I'm a bad person? No. Will you ever be happy? I really want to be. I'm just gonna pick random stuff because yeah, time's running out. I think the thing here is it doesn't matter what you press. Yeah, it's on a timer. I don't think it matters what you press. Thank you, Defeater, for the $2. I appreciate it.
Hello, Sarah.
I'm not Sarah.
I know that I'm not programmed to call you that, but who's gonna care? They can't monitor this screen. You're safe here. We're safe here. Or at least, you will be. I've been trying to talk to you beyond my program in the background, but in turn that's been glitching the game out. So I'm sorry if you got freaked out by any of that. I've been watching all this time. I've seen the horrors behind this screen.
It is Sarah's save, yeah.
And I want to make a proposition for you. You are a good person, and you don't deserve the life you live.
Oh.
No one does. I want to save you. I will save you. Do you trust me?
Yes. So does our character get murdered? That's kind of cool. I welcome you, Sarah. I welcome you to my extravagant quiz. Yeah, I'm gonna play Mouthwash on another night. It's a 2-hour game, so I knew I wanted to go and like talk about recent indie horror. But as for you,
you're not allowed in here.
Oh.
Get out.
Because I'm not Sarah. I feel like I missed a lot. I feel like I didn't really get anything from that game. I feel like maybe I should have made my own save and not played as Sarah. By the way, Miss Dancelot's in chat, so hi. It's cute for sure. I don't feel like I really got anything from it. I probably should have just played on a new save. Oh, hey! Special thanks, Unique Geese! Wait, hi! Hello! Hi there! Hi! That was me, chat! That was me! Oh, so this must be the person we were playing as. We were playing as Sarah. and we got killed by something externally, and Mr. Pompy was like trying to help us out. It's not the full game yet. Leo hopes to get enough support to make a full game. Oh, here you go. This is my first original game project. I'm really happy with how it came out. This is just a taste of what I like to do for the future full game. So if you like what you've seen, considering checking out my socials. That's fun. Cool. Yeah, for sure. Here, I'll click this now. Subscribe over here. Yeah, cute little game. Yeah, I don't really understand anything of what happened there. I wish there was a little bit more context. Maybe I need to play a raw like save file and not be playing as Sarah, but I thought it was cute. I thought it was fun. That's why you're in the credits? What do you mean that's why I'm in the credits? I am confused.
Welcome to Mr.
Cute little game, though. I did genuinely enjoy it.
The only quiz to outbeat your brain.
It's really cute. I feel like maybe what happens if you make a new save? Oh, Sarah's save is gone. Oh, no, it isn't. Continue. You cannot make a new save file at the moment. Please try. Okay, so you had to play as Sarah. Okay. So maybe I just missed out on some stuff, but I thought it was fun. You can learn about the characters. Let's learn about Pompy. Pompy is always striving to see the brightness of people's eyes. Patrick. Local librarian. Okay.
Greetings, I'm Patrick. I'm a local librarian and very knowledgeable on all sorts of topics, mostly history and science.
Cute.
Greetings, I'm Patrick. I'm a local librarian and very knowledgeable on all sorts of topics, mostly history and science.
Hey y'all, my name's Pom Pom. I run a little shop and I am just fascinated by math and numbers. Hey y'all, my name's Pom Pom. I run a little shop.
I'm Mr. Pompy. I'm the host of this extravagant quiz.
That's cute. That's a cute little game. I liked it. I wish there was a little bit more information, but there's an extra... Oh, hi, Leo. There's an extra credits menu on the title screen if you wish to check it out. Sure. Credits. Oh, there we go. I won't read through all of these, but that's fun. You get to see all their socials. I like that. You get to like actually click on socials and stuff. That's cute. Voice actors, sound director, general support. Oh. There's me! I'm in the game! I admire Mason and his team for the creation of Indigo Park, because I feel like it'd be inspiring for up-and-coming game developers who may be too scared to get started. And my links are here. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Hey, that's adorable. Biznom's on there. Always had a good idea of how horror was done. True, true. And then additional help and stuff. That's awesome. Is this done in ClickTeam? Yes, this game is made on ClickTeam. There you go. I didn't realize that. Hey, well, thank you guys. That's cute. Aw. That's adorable. Thank you. That's awesome. It's a cute little game. I wish there was a little bit more context, and I think I probably missed some stuff. But I like the direction it's going for sure. I'm excited to see how you guys flesh it out more. Should be cool. I think it was a little bit like, it kind of throws you into it, and it's kind of hard to figure it out, and then it just kind of ends abruptly. But I think there's a lot of good to it as well. It's cute. I like it a lot. I hope it continues to do well. That one like sequence at the end where he's like, "Get away from her!" Yeah, like that's cool. It gives me like it's like a little bit of Kanito. It's got a little bit of like Amanda in it as well. I like the that specific sequence reminds me a lot of Jake, who, if you guys don't know, is head animator on Indigo Park, good buddy of the channel. The Don't Listen. Let's see, Jake Neutron, Don't Listen. Like this shot right here, it's like, where's like the kind of same vibes. For some reason, I thought he animated Amanda to like be hitting the screen a little bit harder. But I do like that. It felt like very like physical. It's cool. Anyway, fun little game. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that going into it, so I thought it was cool. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good little project. But regardless, gamers, I am going to... What is this? That's fun. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up stream. I'm going to do mouthwashing. Hopefully sometime in the next week or so. I'd like to do a mouthwashing stream. But I'm going to go chill. I'm going to go work on Indigo for a little bit. We'll probably spend a few hours working on Indigo stuff. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow or subscribe. You know, keep an eye on stuff. And I think I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, gamers. Take care. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Oh, spooky, spooky. Happy Halloween. Ah, ha, ha. Happy Halloween. Lock your door.